Hi, I'm Andy from B Street Music, and I'm here today to demonstrate the Yamaha Montage. Unlike the Motif predecessor, it is not a workstation, but it is a performance synth, and it has capable of a lot of different synth sounds as well as natural sounds. So I'm here to demonstrate a small bit of what it can do. And we'll start off with what everyone likes is the regular piano sound, and demonstrate some of the capabilities and switching arounds that it can do. The big thing is this new knob here, which affects the sound radically because it can control many parameters at once. Now this is just a piano sound, so I'm just going to play straight with that, layered with an FM electric piano sound. It's like, here's the piano. Very nice. The upper range, there's no cheese. That's the part to always look for, I think, when you're looking at a piano sound, is the upper range. So you can start with the basic piano sound, and these can also adjust how much reverb and effects you have on it, but then this layers in the FM sound, for example. So you get that David Foster mid-80s sound. So there's a piano sound for you, for example. Now we can get into like different, more electronic sounds, like such as pearly gates. Another thing you can do is, if you're not sure what one of these sounds should sound like or play like, you can always do this and hit the audition button while adjusting the knob. Head off there. Now, the Montage has two engines. One is Yamaha's A1WM2 engine, which is their sample playback engine. The Montage, I believe, has about 6 gigs worth of its own internal ROM sounds and samples, and there's user samples that you can load in is about 1.7 gigabytes. So you can load in your own sounds as well as use what's on board. And there's a whole bunch of different effects and stuff you can use to play around with it. But you have the FM engine like this, which gives you a lot of tricks with too. Now each engine has 128 voice polyphony, but unlike other instruments where they say they have 128 voice polyphony, the 128 voice polyphony is actually stereo. You see, on the other instruments they'll say it's 128 voice polyphony, but once the voices are stereo, they go down by half, so they end up being actually 64 voice. In this case here, each of these engines has 128 voice polyphony if they're stereo. Now, if you in your sounds have more than 2 oscillators or layers, then your polyphony will go down. But if they're like, double, stereo voices like that, they're 128 voice polyphony each one, which gives you a lot of sound possibilities and less chances of dropouts. Anyway, going through some of the other sounds, like let's say your organ sounds. And then, of course, the all-important guitar sounds. Now we'll go to the strings. Now for some more synth pad. Now for the Rhodes gallery. For example, let's see. Now, so for more dance stuff. Here's some more goodies for you. There's a lot of sounds here. We're gonna get more radical. Now we go for the church section. Little sounds very dainty and some more FM for you. A lot of sound capabilities here, and I'm just touching on just a little bit of what they can do. And of course you can load in your own sounds into this machine, so you're not limited to what's on board, which is still very considerable. You can go to the category search and look for different sounds, just besides using the live set, which is kind of how you organize things. It just depends on what you're after. If you like musical effects, you can go through, you use the touchscreen. It just depends on what you're after. There's many thousands of sounds here, so it's really hard to be honestly to go through all the stuff that's on board here. But suffice to say, there's plenty. This knob really does make a big difference in shaping the sound. Please come out and check out the Montage over at B Street Music, and that's all for now.